with thank you for supporting us and being here. I'm really excited. This is my first time hosting a Zoom with our team. It's fun. So we are basically, for those of you who don't know me, let me start off with that. For those of you who don't know me, I am the Shaklee baby of the group. I've been in Shaklee for about a year, and I started using the products because I was really interested in just transitioning to a healthier home, as well as a healthier and a better quality of life for myself and for my children. It's actually funny when we were talking about doing this pop-up and talking about discussing the awesome benefits of using all the products, it came to mind that I've been using the hand wash and everything for washing dishes and in all my bathrooms, and I realized it's like I haven't had eczema since I started using all these products. I didn't even realize it until I started talking about it out loud. That's a huge step for me because I've always had eczema on my hands, on my wrists. So that's definitely something that you almost don't notice until you adopt it into your regular lifestyle and make it part of your everyday habit. So today we're going to focus on the Get Clean products. And after our team members are going to share some of their stories, we're going to do some videos. And then at the end, we're going to leave some time for questions and answers if anybody has any questions. But we are going to try to keep it short, 20 minutes. I know everybody's lives are busy, but we do want to say hang on to the last minute if you can. We do have some freebies that we want you to check out. So stay with us until the end. And we'll definitely keep it on schedule. It should be done by about 7:50 Central Time, which would be 8:50 Boston time for all my Boston people. And our goal is basically to give you some information, ask questions, and we'll go from there. Is everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready, and we're going to start off with a short video. I'm hoping that all the technology runs smoothly for me, so bear with me.
They say seize the day, but what happens when you actually do? What happens when you follow your ambition and you take on the mission to create a healthier, better world? And what happens when you do it with the right company at the right place at the right time? Well, this. This is health, sustainability, community. This is opportunity calling. This is Shaklee. Let's make it happen together.
You guys hear that?
Yes.
Oh, because I got some messages, text messages from like 2 family members that they couldn't hear the video.
Maybe that was the first time around.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Is it all set? I think, Cookie, you were one of them who had mentioned not being able to hear it.
Who's Cookie?
Okay, Alcatel Joy Tab.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're going to move on. If somebody wasn't able to hear the information, we can always share it again after at the end. So I'm going to just introduce Adiba. She is the first person who's going to give us a little bit about her story and her experience in Shaklee.
Hi, everyone. Remember, if you put your name in the chat, because that's how we're going to do some drawings, Tanya will have some pretty cool information for you. So let us know where you're coming from. Thank you for being here. I was introduced to Shaklee originally back 1976, I believe it was. I was in high school. My mom told me about it, and I was, yeah, sure, Mom, that sounds good. And then I didn't do anything with it. And then I joined the Air Force. I served for 13 years in the Air Force. And so my story starts that way because I didn't know. I just trusted and believed, and it made all the sense in the world that whatever is available for me to buy is safe for me and for my family and for my pets and for the environment and everything. It never crossed my mind that there would be anything toxic at the store that I would bring into my home to try to clean my home. And in reality, I'm adding toxins and I'm impacting the health of my family so dramatically. And then I learned that two of the top toxic out of 6 of the top most toxic chemicals in our homes, and the same category as antifreeze, because we all know that antifreeze is so bad, that bleach is there, an air freshener. Those are up there. And as I learned, what had happened is I had my first son, and then I was a single mom, and he had a very tough time in school. He would have outbursts of behaviors at home that I would literally have to sit on the floor, wrap my arms and legs around him, and just rock and pray, because I would say, like, if he could climb the walls, he would have. And I would just pray because he would just be so out of control. I had to literally hold him because I was afraid. He was just, he would like literally just and go crazy. So I went through a lot of stuff that, I was a single mom, that I wasn't a good mom. I literally had teachers tell me that, he needs a good beating. You don't punish him enough. I went through all this crazy stuff looking back at it now. And then when I got out of the military, my mom again took me to a wellness talk. There was no Zoom back then. And I learned about Shaklee again. And I learned about why Shaklee and what the difference is, and about Dr. Shaklee and how he, from the beginning, way back in 1915, he said, we'll never make a product that will harm any cell. And then I learned about neurotoxins that were in my cleaners, that were in my home. And for anyone that maybe like me didn't know what neurotoxins is, those are chemicals that impact our nervous system. And some of the signs of being having neurotoxicity in your body are simple things that we take for like this is normal: headaches, and loss of memory, and uncontrollable, like obsessive compulsive behavior. And I started like feeling bad first. I was like, as a mom, how come I didn't know that? He was on 2 medications because of all of the behavior. They're trying to get him to function in school. And then after I was able, and he's 37 now, so that's a long time ago. But it's just so crazy how we still don't have that message out there. And with buying the Shaklee products, it's not about just buying a product. It's really about being part of a community, because that's why we're here. We're about creating a community that really wants healthy to happen. And I know we have a lot of work to do, because I was sharing with the team the other day, there's one lady at work. I walked into the restroom and she walked in behind me and she was like, oh, bleach. I love the smell of bleach. And I need to probably go apologize to her, because my reaction was like, no, do you know what that's doing to you? And I'm thinking in my head, your kids and all that, and your pets. So anyway, I was able to, I had headaches constantly, migraines, anxieties. Like all these things that just once I shifted to safe, cleaners and became part of this community, because you get so much support, I was able to get them off the medications, get myself off the medications. And anyway, long story short is, thank you for being here, because that's what we want to do. We just want to get the word out there. And the best part is that with the Get Clean from Shaklee, you actually save money too. So if you don't care about all these chemicals, if you love to save money, it's a great, great line of products that you will just fall in love with. So I'd like to introduce Billy next, and she's gonna share a little bit, kind of a cool story that happened to her. Go ahead, Billy. You're muted.
Hold on, guys. My computer. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I was introduced to Shaklee by Adiba about 2 years ago. And I started taking the supplements as soon as my order came through. Adiba wanted to introduce me to the Get Clean line for household products. And I was explaining to her that I had a lot of trouble cleaning my glass stove. I had a lot of grease stains and scum that nothing worked to take it off. So here comes Adiba to my house with the scour off in hand. So she proceeded to clean my stove, and it looked beautiful. When I left her alone, I told her, go for it, girl. And she cleaned the whole stove. And when she was done, it was beautiful. So I asked her, what else do you want to clean? I'm not ashamed, go for it. So we had a laugh about that. But the scour off, I purchased it, and I have you know that the outside of my pots and pans, my cookie sheets, they look beautiful. They look brand new. Even though scratches are on the other side, but the outside are beautiful. I even use it on my porcelain sink with a little bit of elbow grease. Those coffee stains, those tea stains come right off. It's a great, great product. So I recommend the scour off to anybody that's picky about their pots and pans and their cooking utensils. It's a great, great product. So now I would like to introduce Ruthie, and she is going to share with us a fun demonstration on Natural Bright. Ruthie?
Thanks, Billy. I'm going to move the camera down so you can see my little experiment table here. Nature Bright is one of my favorite products, and one of my favorite products to demonstrate too. It's our fabric whitener and brightener. And the neat thing about Shaklee products is that after you start talking to people who have been using Shaklee products for several years, you find out that there's all kinds of things that you can use for the products for that normally, you know, you say fabric whitener and brightener. I use this to clean my commodes too. So anyway, this represents a washing machine, the water in the little bottle, and I'm going to put a few drops of iodine in there. And everybody, I don't know that anybody knows how bad iodine can stain, but you see how murky it is. And I'm going to dip the tip of my spoon into a little bit of Nature Bright. And can you see how it just took care of that iodine like that? One of the neatest stories I have about the Nature Bright is that when my daughter-in-law was sharing some of her baby clothes with a friend, the friend was saying, what do you do for the stains on your baby clothes? You know, and she said, what are you talking about? She said, you know how when you pack away clothes and for a few years and you get them out, the stains start coming out. And she said, oh, I think I use something different than you do. And sure enough, she took all the baby clothes that had been stored in the attic or wherever, and she washed them with the Nature Bright, and it got out all the stains that were set in from a long, long time ago. So that's Nature Bright for you. And it's a great whitener for lots of different things. You can use it without gloves, but it is a little bit drying to the skin. So I usually, if I'm going to be scrubbing on something with it, I like to use gloves. And so it's not harmful like bleach. And that was another reason I got into using the Shaklee cleaning products, was for my children, because I was scared to death they'd get into something dangerous under the sink. So that's my little experiment.
Whoops. Thank you, Ruthie. We're running close to time, so I'm going to show one last video, and then we did have another one, but if anybody wants to stay on after for questions, if they do want to watch anything else, we can share that at the end. So I'm going to play the last one.
The average home generates over 25 pounds of toxic waste each year, much of it from household cleaning products. The Environmental Protection Agency reports that only a fraction of the more than 81,000 registered chemicals have been tested for human health concerns. More than 9 out of every 10 suspected poison exposures occur at home, many caused by household cleaning products. Organic pollutants found in many common household products, including cleaners and even air fresheners, are found at levels 2 to 5 times higher inside your home than out. Introducing a whole new level of clean that's safe for you, your home, and your planet. Get Clean. All over the house, for laundry, dishes, tough and gentle jobs. Anywhere you want to get clean, Shaklee has a solution that's safe, powerful, green, and smart. Because we believe home should be the safest place in the whole world. Get Clean products don't contain many of the harmful ingredients found in many cleaning products. Instead, Get Clean gives you cleaning choices that are non-toxic and natural. So they're safe for you, your home, and your planet. Because we believe you shouldn't have to sacrifice powerful convictions for a powerful clean, and vice versa. Get Clean provides a powerful clean that rivals leading brands, 100% guaranteed. To put our money where our mouths are, we had third-party laboratories put Get Clean to the test against leading competitors, and Get Clean delivers. Because we believe in cleaners that don't leave behind more toxins than the toxins they're supposed to clean, Get Clean products help keep the planet clean too. They have biodegradable surfactants, and they have no phosphates, nitrates, or lots of other stuff the planet doesn't appreciate. We've used sustainable, naturally derived ingredients, and Shaklee does not test on animals. Because we believe that by letting you add the water, we subtract the waste, we figured out a long time ago that we could make more economical products by making them concentrated. The Get Clean Starter Kit helps you replace all the questionable cleaners in your home at an incredible value. The same amount of clean from ready-to-use cleaners at your average supermarket would cost over $3,400. Not only is the starter kit the smart choice for your wallet, but it's the smart choice for the planet, too. By buying the starter kit as opposed to traditional ready-to-use alternatives, your family will eliminate 248 pounds of greenhouse gases and will help keep over 100 pounds of packaging waste out of landfills. To get clean today, talk to the person who showed you this program. Because we believe in the inherent goodness of fresh bed sheets and in a wash that's anything but wishy. We believe in a kitchen floor that supports the 3-second rule, and that you should be able to walk around in white socks. Safe, powerful, powerful, green, and smart. Get clean. Because we believe in being impossibly idealistic about how clean our Earth can be. And we believe that the small act of scouring the sink can be the giant act of changing the world.
Patience. I know we're a little bit over the time, so I just really quickly want to say every time we do a pop-up, we always try to do a raffle for a free giveaway. So if you do choose to get more information about the Get Clean kit and order it today, you're going to be entered into a drawing for this free youth. I don't know if you can see it. Purifying clay mask. It's the charcoal mask. It goes on black, but it basically detoxifies your skin and purifies it. So thank you for joining. Thank you to Billy, Ruthie, Adiba. We have a great team. And if anybody has any questions and wants to stay on, we're more than happy to stay on and answer anything. Just remember that it's important to stay healthy physically, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, especially nowadays, and everything that we do in our daily lives contributes to that. So cheers.
Anyone has any questions?
Hey, Tanya, this is Sylvia.
Hi.
Hi. I got in a little late, but in the cleaning kit, is there something that would clean? I know the scouring does a really nice job. So I heard someone talk about, don't remember her name, about using it for the pans, and like really it's great that it doesn't, from overusing it in the oven and what have you. So that comes out too. I mean, I guess I can try it, but I haven't yet. So you can use it really on anything and everything.
Yeah, the Scour Off, you can use it on anything and everything. It works great for the pans, and it's not going to harm or scratch anything because it's made out of crushed up cherry pits. So it's all natural.
Yeah. I did use it for the oven, the mirror, not the mirror, it's glass. So that had years and years of goodness, of splatter that I couldn't get out with either Windex or any of the commercial cleaners that we have out there. And that really did a nice job. I just can't get inside of it, and we have to pull it out to do the other side, but definitely did do it. I had to do it a couple of times just because of it had such a built up on it, but definitely did work. So I have to say that I was really impressed.
We've actually used it on our I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, that's okay. No, I haven't used it on anything else yet, but yeah, I will.
We've actually used it on our grill, our barbecue.
Oh wow, okay.
You just take off the inside, and everything that you can't get off. My husband's a fanatic about that because of just his mother used to be like that, and she had to watch her health because she was sick for a while. So he scrubs the grill. What is it? The grill pieces, with the Scour Off, and it works great. I mean, you can even use that on your car. You can use the H2 to wash the basic H to wash your car. Everything is friendly to use. Does anybody else have any other examples, ladies, that is kind of like off the wall that you wouldn't think of using it for?
You can wash your vegetables with it, and it takes the waxy film off, the basic H.
The basic H, yep.
Basic H, just a couple of drops and soak them for a couple of minutes, and then it gets all the stuff out of the vegetables. And I've actually seen it take the waxy film off of apple. It would just peel off. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
And just for reference, I bought my kit earlier in the year, probably about February or March, and I still have not bought any cleaning products at all. I'm still in my kit from the beginning, everything that I've used. The only thing that goes more quickly is a scour off, depending on how much you use it.
And the cool thing right now, the scour off normally doesn't come in the kit, but because Shaklee is out of the wipes, the germ off wipes, they have replaced that with the scour off. So this is a good time to get it because you'll get the scour off in there.
Is there anything in the kit for I haven't found really anything for cleaning mirrors outside of your traditional vinegar, and then I don't know that I want to use that.
Yeah, the basic H is an all-purpose and a degreaser and a glass cleaner. And you'll get the bottles with it and tells you like you do 1 to 2 drops of the basic H in 16 ounces of water, and you have a glass cleaner with that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then as far as vinegar, because that has come up a lot where people say, well, I just use, vinegar and I save money and it's really safe, which is awesome. I mean, I'd definitely much rather hear that than like bleach and Lysol and all that. But one bottle of the small bottle of the basic H will replace cleaning power of 24 gallons of vinegar.
Oh my gosh.
And it has no scent. So that's how economical it is. And not just money wise, but when you think 24 gallons bottles, the plastic that has to be recycled, and just the one, is it 18 or 16 out, like the one small bottle of basic H. So, and the other thing is that when we're thinking about the environment, that I didn't know or didn't think about is that when we're shipping 24 bottles of vinegar, it takes, the pollution that the shipping that costs the environment is something that we don't think about either.
The transport. Yep.
So,
and how about for stainless steel? Is there something in there? I've
used the basic H as well. I had a house cleaning business a few years back, and we used the basic H, so it kind of shines it like a glass. We use the glass formula.
Will it get the dirt and grime out as well?
Yes.
I use the basic H on my refrigerator too, the stainless steel.
All right, well, I mean, I think I was going to order it when I was at your house, Tanya. So
I bathed my children in it.
I was trying to use up whatever I had, and I haven't bought any cleaning products since I wasn't we were at Tanya's house in early August. I said to her, I will order it, but I got to get rid of some stuff that I have. I don't feel comfortable throwing it out after buying it. So
yeah.
Well, if you wash your car in the grass will become greener.
Yeah.
Because it makes water wetter, so it's really real good for moisturizing things. So washing your car is a great thing to do, with the basic H.
Yeah. And I put a couple of drops in my plant water when I water them, and then you don't need to water them as often.
Or for your Christmas tree.
Oh, and I'll be perfect.
Something new I didn't know. Hey, look at that.
When you use it to mop your floors, you take that mop water and throw it on your grass.
Yeah.
It helps your grass to stay green too.
Yeah.
Or your plants, whichever.
Mm-hmm.
So that H, basic edge, H is also good for hardwood floors?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I had a
money back guarantee. So if you're not totally happy, you get your money back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had a lady, a friend of mine, had her grout cleaned and resealed, and they wanted to sell her a specific cleaner to use so it doesn't wear off the sealant. And when she showed the salesperson the basic H, she was like, "That's perfect to use." So
I've also used the basic H to clean spots out of my carpet. Like the concentrate, drop a few drops on the area I was cleaning and add just a little bit of water, and it comes right up. It works like a charm for me.
That's a great point, because I have a new pup. We have a new puppy. He's about 6 months old, and we try to keep him downstairs, but upstairs is carpeted, and she's had a few accidents. And I do the same thing. I use the basic H with some water and just scrub it away. Sometimes a little bit of, I used to use the apple cider vinegar all the time because that helps get rid of the smell. But I think the Basic H works better now.
Oh, and speaking of smell, I forgot, I wanted to chat about that, is that it's great because some people think that, natural cleaners won't get this stink out of your clothes. So like for, sweaty, I work part-time at Amazon, and some days I'm like drenched and like smell my clothes. It cleans beautifully. It comes out smelling so good. And it's not very highly scented at all. I mean, you can get it actually scented or non-scented, the laundry product, but we have the fabric softener and it has a very clean smell. So it really works on tough stains. It works on tough odor. It's really, really good.
You mentioned getting carpet stains out. The Nature Bright is really good for spotting carpets too, like if you're getting ready to shampoo them or whatever. Because I know my kids and husband were grease monkeys, and they would drag in grease on the carpet, and I just whip out the Basic H and the Nature Bright. It'd take it right out.
And the scour off will get rust out of your tub, like from a razor, any kind of rust that's on your sink or on your tub, it cleans out rust beautifully, just really quick.
Soap scum.
Yes.
Oh, the soap scum, yeah. And when you use the Shaklee personal care products, you don't get as much or any soap scum because there is no chemically soap in there. So you're actually, your bathtub and your shower stays cleaner longer. You just need to wipe it down because of like hard water or whatever, but you don't get all that residue like you do with soap. And our soap products, our body cleansing products last so long too.
Does anybody else have any other questions?
It sounds like a great product.
And it's very affordable. Like the whole kit replaces, I don't know if you caught it on there, but if you would buy literally everything that it would replace for you at the grocery store is going to be, and you heard it right, if you heard it, is $3,400 worth of cleaning power.
Wow.
And it's gonna, at retail, it runs like $120, but you get it at member price for under $100, and it's totally worth it. It's gonna last you a long time.
I just didn't know it was good for so many things, so many multi-purposes.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
it replaces
amazing.
everything in the home.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, that's good.
Well, any other questions or comments?
No, not for me.
Great job, Tanya. Every time we do this, we work out a few more kinks. So it's great that you all were here so we could practice.
I know, we have a great team, don't we?
Yes.
We do. Oh, boy.
Everybody on the team wave so everyone else can see who you are. And Sharon, there you go.
Well, wait, so for people who haven't been on any of our pop-ups, Sharon has been in Shaklee. I don't know, Sharon.
27 years.
I don't even know if I could justify saying it the way that you do.
Well, I'm 76 now, and I started when I was 49. And I feel so much better at 76 than I did at 49.
Wow.
Yep. She's on absolutely no medications at all.
Right.
Yeah. Amazing.
Sounds promising.
Amazing.
I can't believe
Angela was just talking, and she has been with me most of that time too. So
yeah, we became friends because of Shaklee. That's the other thing. You create communities, And if it wasn't for Shaklee, I wouldn't have met Ruthie either.
Right.
And we've been friends for years and years. It's a beautiful family. It really is. You know, everyone is like-minded and supporting and helping our environment and our families and our, you know, whether it's, you know, by using one product or doing the business and sharing it with others. I mean, it's just you fall in love with the whole family because, you know, just you do.
Well, it was a wonderful presentation, Tanya. You did a great job. And ladies, it was very informative. I need to look more into the products and make good use of them.
It'll be
Yeah, and the
perfect for
drawing
your
you have
new
until
home.
next
Yes, I
tomorrow.
look forward to it. I need to speak with you about some of the products that I don't have then so that
Yeah.
I can make All right, ladies. So I'm going to get
Nice
going.
job.
You guys have a good
Nice meeting you
night.
all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.